today we're going to talk about color theory. So one of the most important things to remember is that people's natural hair color ranges between 1 and 10 levels of difference. So, for instance, if someone's natural color pigment is a level 1, right, which is almost black, it's going to lift to a reddish, like a dark reddish brown. And then if you notice too, is that Kenra doesn't carry a level 2, because between a 1 and a 3, they usually blur pretty close together, right? They're both really dark. So to have a level 2 is just not necessary. If you do want to mix, or if you do want to create a level 2, then you could easily mix a 1 and a 3 to create that. So based off of the underlining pigment, right? So the lighter you go, the more you go from red to orange to yellow. And to cancel, say if you didn't want any of this warmth and you wanted to cancel these, then you'd pull out your color wheel. And for instance, say you wanted to cancel out some red right here, right? So red, then you cross over and it shows that green is going to then cancel out this orangey red. And then if you get more orange, then you're going to get more closer to the bluish greens, right? And so if you're a blonde and you want to cancel out, like say you get really like a banana yellow, right? Then you're going to use some violet, right? Some violet to cancel out the yellow. You're going to have blues to cancel out orange, and then you're going to have greens to cancel out the reds. Okay? So yeah, definitely love having the color wheel to always fall back on. It's always helped me when I'm trying to mix and formulate and cancel out unwanted tones, because a lot of times people, 50% of the people I find do want to cancel out some warm tones. And one thing also to consider too, so if say you are a level 4 and you want to be a level 7, you would use then 30 volume, and you'd want to use something that's going to cancel out the orange yellow tones, which would then be an ash or an SM. Okay? And then you basically, each time, but depending on how many levels, is where then you'll know how much developer, but you never really want to go, especially if you're lifting with color, you never want to go more than 30, because then I feel like then you get hot roots. You just want to be careful with that as well. But something to always think about too is that based on these, it will help you then, based on how you are pulling level wise and just crossing over, and that's going to help you figure out what color then to use. And it'll actually show you in the color wheel, which has been very helpful for me. All right, let me know if you have any questions.